Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I've actually tried to record this about 2 or 3 times already. However, the way I went about it was not the way I should have. So hi, welcome to today's video, and we're going to be talking about resolutions. I know a lot of people see resolutions as a New Year's thing. However, resolutions are something you can make year-round, and honestly, I feel like if you make them on a random Tuesday, you're more likely to keep up with them. You can say everything you want about how you need to do something for a long time to make it a habit. I feel like as long as the intention is there, if you miss a few days, you don't have to beat yourself up or just completely give up and wait for the next year. But for this video, I tried to do gimmicky things like, cause it's 2021, even though it's not a New Year's resolution video, I thought I'll do 21 resolutions, and then it's just really stupid. Like, I find it cool when people can do 19 things I did when I was 19, 20 things I did when I was 20, blah 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 blah. But honestly, the first resolution is just doing things for myself. Yeah, I really wanted to make this video just because I like making goals for myself and then looking back at how much I've completed. But then I started trying to make it for YouTube, and then suddenly I added gimmicks, and then it just wasn't something I wanted. If I'm going to platform, I'm going to platform in a way that makes me feel like me and that I don't have to be fake around people. So yeah, this is a resolutions video. How many resolutions I'll actually keep in, I don't know, but it's not gonna be fucking 21. And I guess that kind of brings me to my next resolution of putting my passions before effort and income. Say with writing a book. I like to write because it's something that I'm passionate about. However, then I try to put too much effort into it. I try to make sure my drafts are very detailed so that when I make the chapters, I have things to fill it with. But then in my drafts, I fill those up way too much that the chapters end up having to be broken down even more. And then I end up with a book with like 50 chapters over things that really don't need 50 chapters. Like, I don't need to talk about them going from point A to point B. A lot of books just go, oh, they arrived, and that's fine. A great example is when my server only had one fandom category, but then we kept splitting that up until it eventually had 6. One for anime and manga, another one for books and comics, another one for shows and movies, another one for anything that didn't fit into these categories, one for music and people, one of them for games, and the gaming one was different from the gaming category for this. I just kept being more precise about things, and although yes, I like my followers to be able to talk about other subjects, the server is and will always be meant for them to be talking to me, to get updates about me. And I probably deleted this video, but basically what happened was when I was at 7K, my followers asked if they could have a Discord server to talk to me. Like, this is their literal intent. This wasn't me just being narcissistic and making people like only talk about me. This is what they wanted. I just need to learn that not everything I do needs to have an income. It doesn't need to put me on billboards. It's something I'm passionate about that I like doing regardless of if people like it too. Yeah. That kind of goes into my next resolution of getting over my fear of commitment and success. Because I do things like cosplaying, gaming, books, and other things, they ask me which one do I want to like hone down on and make an income from, because they want to support me, but they understand with how everything else is that it's easier if I stick to one category and just expand from that one category. A lot of my friends ask me when I'm gonna buy wigs for my cosplays and stuff, but the thing is with that, I am afraid of that because if I have the wig on hand at all times, then it's just, I have no reason not to cosplay that character. And I would say that's a commitment thing, just because if I use my natural hair and I just don't have that hair color at the time, I don't have to feel bad about not doing that character. But then my friends started digging and realized that's actually a fear of success. You know, if that character is really successful, who's to stop me from dyeing my hair and being like, oh, I can't do it anymore? But when there's a wig right there, and people like that character, I can always bring it back as a fan favorite, and it's just, I need to stop being friends with people in psychology. However, not everything is heavy like that. Another one of my resolutions is just to learn a new language. A lot of the languages I've learned in the past, I never really stuck to them. I did like 2-3 years of ASL, I did a year of Russian, I did a few months of the fact that I can't even remember what language that was. Yeah, but because I didn't have anyone in person to talk to about that language, it kind of just fizzled out. Like, yeah, I can talk to people online and like comment sections, but it's not the same. And with sign language, I was learning that in a classroom setting, so that kind of just burnt me out for other reasons. But one of the languages that I'm trying to learn right now is Portuguese, and not only do I have friends online, I don't have to just text them. I can call them, I can video chat, I can hear them speak to me, and being able to speak back to them in Portuguese, it's a lot better than just commenting on it and just never learning to actually say the pronunciations, because if I'm only ever commenting, there's no point for me to try to enunciate, or at least that's what goes on in my mind. By the time this comes out, the vaccine rate should be above 75% for at least the first dosage, and so next year, definitely not this year, I refuse to go this year, next year, cons and stuff would open back up and I can go travel and do cosplay things with my friends, because it's the thing that I'm starting to focus my energy into. It's the thing that this channel is meant for. And so to go to cons and do con vlogs, to visit my friends and, you know, meet them, but also do cosplays with them, that'd be fucking awesome. What would be so awesome is to, in like 5-10 years, I'm annually attending cons in like different continents and just having fun with my friends. I actually very recently had this dream that I was known as a cosplayer, but I was also, I also went to award shows. I also was a gamer, and everyone knew me from my cosplaying and was like, oh, they also do Twitch streams, and they also, you know, attend red carpets, and also know these famous people. It was never like, oh, look at this guy who's best friends with the singer. Oh, they do cosplays on the side. It was like, no, this guy does cosplays and he's also friends with this famous person. It was, my cosplays came first, despite it clearly, compared to Twitch streaming and knowing famous people, it was clearly not the thing making me the most money, or any money. But people knew me as the cosplayer, and that's just what I want. Anyways, but now that all those happy things have happened, let's talk about the sadder things. One of these resolutions is to reconnect with my family. It'd be nice to be on good terms with some of them again. I know for a fact I will not be able to get all of them on my side, but I know some of them and I have been trying for a few months now, and, you know, progress. And a lot of my friends have asked me if I want to reconnect with them, why do I continue to say the odd comment about them? It's because I want to keep my relationship with my family off my platform. So Toryn has said things about his family that weren't too good, and the Toryn family were never that great to Toryn. But in real life, they never have to come on my channel. They never have to go, oh, Toryn is my son, because then they know that, oh, you're Father Toryn. If it turns out that when we reconnect, they were only doing it because they see potential in Toryn, well, the Toryn family doesn't really have a great name, so they will have to deal with that if they do want to come on my channel. So it's like, if they want to reconnect with me, they're reconnecting with me off the camera. They're not trying to use my platform or use me. They're just trying to actually get to know me. And if any of my siblings or family members end up trying to use Toryn as a thing, well, whether or not they want to, they will have to admit that the Toryn family hadn't been the best, and they are one of them. So, safety nets, but also really trying to be with my family again, but also afraid that this is just another thing that they're using me for. I know if the ones that I'm actually reconnecting with, they don't give a fuck, and I'm thankful for that. The last resolution on this list is slowing down is not giving up, and actually the reason why I took my little break. So with slowing down is not giving up, it's more telling myself that I don't have to continue to post every week. I actually used to post twice a week, and that I actually was able to do that for a while, but then I moved and then everything crumbled. But I'm moving again, and I have the re-uploads happening, and it's just I'm giving myself time to actually do things and slow down and take time to edit, and it's nice. And you know, I actually ended up learning more about what I want for my platform, aka my friends ambushed me with multiple questions. Deep fucking questions, apparently. I actually had a bunch more resolutions that I didn't really want to get into just because they're not too important to me, like doing shadow work, practicing divination because my friends are psychotic and honestly believe I have that kind of power. There's also some more basic things like getting YouTube monetized and Twitch partnerships and just getting to know myself as a person because I haven't really done that in a while, and it's just a lot of random things that are things you should do on any other day. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, or if you didn't, well, if you didn't, why are you still watching? Oh, that's so stupid. I hate this. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and comment down below things you want to see in the future. Comment down below some of your resolutions or something that you just want to happen in life. And my social medias are down below. I don't even know my own outro. My brain stopped working. I hope you enjoy what's to come.